Hey, it's Tony with Hiking into Retirement. Can you believe it? We are at part 15. Today, we are at Ponce Inlet. Ponce Inlet. And then the next town is going to be Wilbur by the Sea, then Daytona Beach. So we're going to head up that way and check it out. Not much going on here, but a beautiful beach for sure. Hey, wanted to ask you this too. Did you enjoy Tim at the Lighthouse Seafood yesterday? He's an incredible guy. That was a fun interview. I enjoyed talking to him. He was great. So I hope you enjoyed it. Well, here we are. Daytona Beach, the world's most famous beach. And we're heading down A1A in Daytona. So I'm sure a lot of you have already been to Daytona, and you know, it's a fun place to hang out. It's touristy, but there's plenty to do here. And yeah, I've stayed here numerous times. Like I said, it's a fun place. People get crazy here, that's for sure. So if you haven't been to Daytona, it's a must-see, that's for sure. So we're gonna hang out and keep heading up the road. Hang with us. Well, I made it to one of my favorite places in Florida. Have you guessed it? Yep, Flagler Beach. Flagler Beach. I absolutely love this place. I don't know why, but every time I come to Florida, I find peace at Flagler Beach. So this is called Marineland, Florida. Those are pretty cool houses on the water right there. Pretty awesome. So this morning I'm in a little town called Mayport. It's north of Jacksonville. Well, I guess I should back up just a little bit. Had a good night's sleep in a parking lot last night. Look at this. How cool is this? Okay. Okay, so today I'm in a place called Mayport. And as I was going down the road here, I saw something that said to a ferry. So I'm gonna go up the road, and it'd be cool to get Sandy on a ferry. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, by the way, the parking lot that I spent the night in last night was in Veleno. Yeah, I think that's where I was last night. So anyway, let's go see what the ferry's about. You want to? Well, I'm in Mayport, Florida, and I'm gonna do something different today. I'm going on the historic St. John River Ferry. This is in Mayport, and it takes all the vehicles from Mayport to St. George Island. It connects the southern A1A to the northern A1A. So this should be interesting. We're kind of lining up here. There's only 4 vehicles, and it looks like the ferry's coming in. And you know I don't like to pay for parking or anything like that, but this thing is worth the ride. It's $8, and Sandy said she wanted to go on a boat ride, so she's never been on a boat ride, so this is her day. Sandy, this is for you. Pretty cool. Looks like we're gonna get a front row seat. How cool is this? Pretty freaking cool. I don't think I've ever been on a ferry with my car. I'm sure a lot of you have, but I think it's pretty freaking cool. How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
$8?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
$8.
Appreciate it, bud.
Get on your way shortly.
Okay, well, this is definitely a new one for Sandy. On a ferry ride to St. George Island. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm winding this trip down, and like always, I keep screwing up all the names. I just saw a sign that said Fort George Island. I think I said St. George Island. I was thinking I've already been on St. George Island, and yes, I was always already on St. George Island, and that was in the Gulf Coast. So once again, I apologize to everybody that's watching. I screwed up another Florida name. I am on Fort George Island. I took the ferry to I took the ferry to Fort George Island there. Man, how many takes do I need to make one little segment, right? I will never make it into the acting field, nor should I, right? Stick with me. Well, I'm on Talbot Island. This is pretty cool. Doesn't look very populated. Looks like Oh, I think it might be a state park. It's beautiful through here. Yeah. Oh, last week or so, maybe 10 days ago, I was down in the Florida Keys. 87 degrees, 58 degrees up here. So, still in Florida, but getting just a wee bit chillier. Well, we got a rainy day here on Amelia Island, but I wanted to give you a tour kind of the stores and stuff. Not that I'm a big shopper or anything, but it's just a great little village. They have all these cool little stores set up that it just has a great vibe to it. So if you're ever in Amelia Island or near Amelia Island, you got to come check it out. It's pretty classy. I mean, look at this. Just look at all those different little stores that they have tucked away and stuff like that. Man, you know, probably nothing I could afford in there, but tell me, this would not be a cool place to hang out for the day. I mean, there's restaurants and goes way back in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you've been here, give me a comment and tell me if you like hanging out here. I bet you it is a shopper's paradise. And as the rain is coming down, I have to tell you one thing. I have been pretty fortunate on this trip not to run into rain as much as some people thought I would. So I'll just keep doing some filming and showing you what it looks like around here. Stay tuned. Okay, this is Tony with Hiking Into Retirement, and this is my last stop. I finally made it. Where are we?
Welcome to Fort Clinch in the beautiful downtown Fernandina Beach, Florida.
And am I finished with my journey?
On the East Coast.
I started at Perdido Key.
Yeah.
At the Florida-Alabama border, and now I'm here.
If you go any further down this road and you get dead, you're going to get wet and wind up on Cumberland Island.
Thank you very much. Okay, that was hilarious. I have not been to any state parks because they charge you, okay? So I go there, and the guy who was you just saw in the video, I told him, this is the end. This is it. And he looked at me and he went, oh, I can't charge you. To the bitter end. This was great. So we got to go hiking a bit, and we'll be at the end. Man, what a way to end this journey. I know I still have 877 miles to get home, but what a way to end the Florida portion of this amazing journey I've had. This Fort Clinch State Park, and oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Cuts all the way through, and hopefully we'll be at the end here soon, and I'll shoot some pictures then, or some video too. What a beautiful park. Well, after 1 month on the road, finally made it. Made it to Fernandina, Fort Clinch State Park. And out there, across the bay, out there, is Georgia. What a trip. What a trip it's been. Man, first and foremost, if you've watched every one of my videos, thank you. Thank you very much. It was quite the journey, and I know I'll be thanking you a lot more than that, but yeah, great way to end it. Yeah, let me show you on the map where I am. Kind of crazy, huh? It's pretty peaceful. North Florida, Georgia, all the way from Florida, Alabama. So I'm gonna soak this up for a little bit. Pretty awesome. Sandy, what do you say? You reckon we should head on home back to Illinois? You think you're ready? You've done quite the job. We only have 877 miles till we're home. That's it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Got to thank the Lord the entire way for keeping me safe. Well, a month ago, I started at the Florida-Alabama border at a bar called Floribama. So I'm ending my trip at Florida's oldest bar, the Palace Saloon. Yeah, you want to go in and check it out? Let's go.
Hiking into retirement. Where you been? We've been waiting on you.
Hiking into retirement. Woohoo! Thank you guys. Florida's oldest bar. How cool is this? Look at this place. Yeah, it sure has that vibe like it's the oldest bar here. Well, that was a lot of fun. Well, those people were very, very nice, that's for sure. Well, it's starting to get a little chilly up here. And I got about a 877 mile road trip home. So, Sandy, you ready to head? I think she's ready to head back home. So, we'll keep you updated on the trip back. And hope it's warmer back home, but I doubt it. So, we'll see you there.
Bo, Bo. Who is it?
Well, I might as well end this trip exactly how I started it. In the snow, in the cold. Yeah. So before I go any further, I want to give the 30-day hiking into retirement receipts. This is it. This is the end of it. So I spent 30 days on the road. Mileage to date, I drove 3,755 miles. Total amount I spent on fuel is $513.30 to go 3,755 miles. Total on food I spent was $92.33. Oh, and I added up the gift cards. I spent $100 in McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Subway gift cards. So spent a couple $100s on food. And miscellaneous, I had $33.75. And of course, my favorite is the total on lodging for 30 days out on the road in Florida, basically on beaches every night, was $0. 30 days, I spent nothing on lodging. So a total on my Florida road trip adventure was $639.38. And I saw every beach town in the state of Florida, 30 days, and I was in some incredible places, and it cost me $639.38. So I think that was pretty good. $639 for 30 days in Florida and visiting all those cool beach towns. Yeah, I think that was really cool. So being back home, it's a little chilly, but yeah, happy to go sleep in my own bed and take numerous showers. So, hey guys, what a trip this was, huh? What an adventure. So I just want to thank you guys so much for going along with me on this road trip. It was fun. And I have one favor to ask you guys, just one favor after 30 days of being on the road. Whether you watched one video or all 15 videos, I just have to ask you guys one favor. If you would go down to comments and put why you guys watched that much. So I don't have a clue. I was just out there just enjoying meeting new people and stuff like that. But I would love to know why you guys tuned in as much as you did. It will help me in the future making more videos, what you guys liked or what you didn't like. So I just have to thank you so much for subscribing and all the comments and following me. It's been a fun trip and I greatly appreciate it. So peace, hippies, until our next adventure. But I'm gonna hang out for a little bit until I could come up with something else. So again, thank you so much. It's been a fun trip, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.